Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with a somewhat abridged version of Let's Learn Bobs and Angels. So, oh man, I have just finished recording an episode, this episode in fact, and turned out I did not have the microphone on. Yeah, huge stuff up, and so much was achieved. So much was achieved. As you can see, if you're paying attention, what we got here? We got crystal splinters. Yes, so rather than me going back and redoing the whole thing, which probably would be the best option, I'm going to take the lazy option. And this episode, we're just going to have a recap. I'm going to run through everything I did, and that way the base will keep running, and we'll actually get more crystal splinters because it's a super slow process. But before we get into that, I want to say I'm in the process of creating a Discord channel. And not only that, but some future live streaming. So, not sure if anyone's interested, but I'm going to give it a go and see if we get some viewers. I'll be streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. So whatever your drug of choice is, using Restream.io, so they're all exactly the same streams, all the same chat. You won't miss out on anything wherever you are. The other thing is the Discord channel. So I'll put a link in the bottom of this video to the new Discord channel. Well, I don't want to say I've sold out, but I'm going to have it set up so that anyone can join the general chat channel. Anyone can jump in there, have a bit of a chat, join the Discord there with the link down below. But there'll be some additional channels for specific topics, Factorio, this YouTube channel, and as well available only to Patreon subscribers. And anyone who subscribes at the base level, $1 a month, will get access to those text-only channels. Anyone who subscribes at $5 levels or higher, the caffeinator level or higher, they'll also get access to the voice channel, where you can actually use your voice and talk to me in my voice. Sounds exciting, I know. Because you obviously don't get enough of it just watching these videos. Now I'll be jumping in and out of the Discord channel. I don't hang out there all day, but if you drop your questions in there or just see when I'm around, yeah, well, feel free to jump in and have a chat. So yeah, I'll put the link to that down below, and the link to the Patreon page is always at the bottom of the videos anyway. Speaking of which, like, just quickly, if you want to support me in other ways, that's great. Obviously, the Wraith sending me the microphone was absolutely amazing. If you've got some useless tech lying around that you want to give me, by all means. I don't really want to have it go to landfill and be wasted, but also you can do, if you don't want to subscribe to Patreon, which I totally understand, you can also PayPal donations, or I've just set up coffee. So you can buy me a coffee at coffee, kofi.com. Link down below as well. Anyway, all that jazz sorted. Most importantly, yeah, I'll try and work out a streaming schedule. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to be. My time is a little bit crazy with kids and whatnot, but I'll figure something out, and we'll see what works for everyone. What gets the most interest, if any at all. I'm more than happy to do YouTube videos, but if we don't get viewers, then there's not much point, is it? All right. With all that being said, let's have a look at what we did last episode. So, the episode before started off. We had gone down the path of creating the algae. Yes, now I'm with it. All right. So yesterday we created the red algae, and we also created the blue algae, which gave us some easy access to ammonium. But anyway, we created the yeah, that's good. Just checking all these things. Okay. We created the red algae, and we were using the red algae to make cellulose paste. It's all coming back to me, isn't it? But not cellulose paste. This. Hydrogen, chlorine. what was our, okay. Now I'm confused. Okay. Yes, calcium carbonate. So the red paste, here it is, yes. So I put this in, real simple, creating some red cellulose fiber from the red algae. That goes into a couple of these guys, chemical plants to make the calcium carbonate, which then feeds in here and we get alien bacteria. Why is our calcium perchloride not working? Because we can't get rid of them? What? What are you? We're out of sodium chlorate. Everything we need, if I get rid of those, does this work? Alright, why are you not putting those in here? Alright, I might need a something crazy we haven't used in a very, very long time. Filter inserters. We've got fast filter inserters. I guess we'll just get you requesting these and popping them in there. That seems to be happy now. Not sure why you weren't happy before. So in that case, I'll get you... no, that was the wrong thing. I'll get you just doing those. Alright. Anyway, we've got a bunch of it. That's better. Much better. You're now fully operational and yeah, as expected. So, the alien spores. Now, the reason why that is so slow is polluted alien artificial fish water is quite slow. If we have a look at this, yeah, this is producing 20 polluted fish water every 60 seconds. Crafting speed of 0.75, so actually even longer. And this is using 100 every 10 seconds. So yeah, 10 a second at a crafting speed of 2, might I add. And this is producing not even 1 every 3 seconds. We would need 30 of these to actually supply enough polluted artificial water. I do have a few more down here going, basically only to produce more artificial fish water, polluted artificial fish water. So that's all set up. But the other thing this is doing is producing more fish. Obviously, we've got quite a bit of fish going, and the reason for that is we need meat. But we'll get to that. Because once we have set up our alien bacteria, which was the first thing I did, with the red algae coming in, the alien bacteria, then we need to make seeded dishes. So we've got here a bit of a dish line. We've got first things first up here. We've got the basic substrate dish being made from glass. Sorry, not substrate dish. This is the petri dish being made from glass, and then the substrate dish uses petri dishes and cellulose paste. Cellulose paste, boy was that fun, and man am I really annoyed that you didn't get to see the joy of making this. So what I put together here is a cellulose paste line. Cellulose paste uses cellulose fiber, easy. Sodium hydroxide, easy. Chloromethane gas, not so easy. So chloromethane gas comes from methane and chlorine. Chlorine's easy. We just use a electrolyzer, pumps out some chlorine, burn off the hydrogen, and also makes a little bit of sodium hydroxide, which we need from here, if you remember. The methane, obviously. Methane is down here, which isn't too far away, but what I decided to do was use this, which is coal to methane, essentially. But it also it's coal cracking, coal to coke, hydrogen sulfide, benzene, and methane, which is what we want, the methane, and it's mostly methane, which is good. Also produces a lot of coke, but that's all right. All we want is the methane here, so we can produce cellulose paste, which is beautiful here. And I got just burning away all those delicious resources that we don't need. A little bit sad, I know, but I'm sure we could use them quite meaningfully. But at this point in the game, I'm just kind of like, man, I just want it simple, I want it done, and I want to get that rocket launch happening sooner rather than later. So that there is our cellulose paste line. Bringing in the sodium hydroxide from around the base, and we make cellulose paste. And then that cellulose paste is used up here to make the substrate dish, which then is mixed with the alien bacteria for seeded dish. And that's where we are having a bit of a problem at the moment, is that we don't have any alien bacteria because of that whole polluted fish water saga. So maybe we'll extend that at the end of this one. But from those seeded dishes, we feed in here to have a crystal seed, nice and easy. Just bringing in our crystal dust for that, and then I'm outputting that here, and then feeding that into the wonderful and beautiful small biter eggs. Slowly working through the crystal seeds that we had, and I've got 18 small biter eggs already here. There we go, a bit more crystal dust. Now, the small biter eggs, everything's so close, so close. Come down here, and we have two little biter refugiums set up here. The first one is taking those biter eggs and making small biters. All it needs is nutrient pulp, which we just cut into the line that comes out of here. We've got a stack of nutrient pulp being made from our farms from quite some time ago. And that is creating our small biters. So we need meat. Meat is the other thing. So we've got a little bit of a meat setup that you might have seen before. We've got 3 butcheries here being fed fish and gaseous puffers, but I think we've used up all the gaseous puffers. Anyway, so we're using fish, and these take quite some time. Let's have a look. Raw meat. 60 seconds, there we go. 60 seconds from a fish, you get 50% chance of meat, which is important. And then, yeah, the rest of it, fairly simple. Alright, maybe we should change the fish anyway. Thinking. Let us have a look at that. What happens if I change this fish to Levac fish? I need brown algae, green algae, and we need meat for that one. That does produce a lot more fish. 5 to 10, 5 to 10, 5 to 10. Yeah, these are actually probably better. If I could set these up with brown algae, let's do that. I like it. We should have an algae farm somewhere that I can copy. Go grab it from over here. I know there's ones over here. So let's make some brown algae with this over yonder. I don't even remember what we need for brown algae. I think it's just salt water, isn't it? Brown algae. Okay, no, just brown. Brown algae. Yeah, just salt water. So if we do a couple of these and just run a salination plant. There's one that I prepared earlier. All right, we'll run that, and then we can get all these into boxes. All right, so you are going to be brown algae, and we will have you that way. Yep. All right, there, and there, and then we can do this. You in there, in there, in there. Hook it up like that. Salination plant needs one of these. Doing not that. Just regular water. Regular water. Beautiful. All right. Power. Something along those lines. Wonderful. Brown algae from saline water. Make some saline water. How much are we making? We're making 400 every 5 seconds. Okay, well, we're making more than that. And this is using, yeah, nothing. Okay, so that's good. That's good. And we can just pop these. I'm going to need a bit more coverage here. Oh yeah, that's good coverage. That's good coverage. All right. And let's just limit this so that we don't have 1,000 million brown algae. Brown algae, let's say 500. And then we can copy that. And just paste it. Not there, because that doesn't line up with the other ones. Alright. Wow, that's actually makes it really quickly, doesn't it? Alright. Oh, we just backed up. So we've got heaps of brown algae. Let's change this over to Levac fish breeding. Do we have any Levac fish? Now where was that? We do have 9. I think that is an excellent amount to start some Levac fish breeding. There it is. Alright. But we do need one of these now. Requesting brown algae. I'm going to request any more Levac. Let's copy this across here. Copy this into here. There, yep. And we just need to mix that a little bit. There we go. Okay. And we'll get this system will still work. It'll just be Levac fish. Yeah. Okay. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. One. Okay. Let's just start all of these with 2 Levac fish. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Ah, we're one short. Short. Any of you guys actually pick up some Levac? Nope, nope. Alright. Looks like I could just go hunting. Is that one there? It is. Aha. Beautiful. Alright. And pop you in there. And we're away. Alright. Pretty excited about that. That's making way more fish, which we'll use for meat. So, the next thing to do, of course, is to ask for Levac fish in our butchery here. Levac fish. Yeah, let's have 10 of them. All right. Maybe I'll probably convert that one over too. Yeah, there's no point having regular Factorian fish. Regular fish. That's so passé. But we'll, yeah, these fish will slowly be used for our meats. Anyway, yeah, so that's our meat with our biter eggs, and that's producing small biters. Ooh, there was a smashing on the roof there. So I've limited this to 50 small biters, because over here we have the kind of biter breeding equivalent, where we use 4 small biters and 4 raw meat to produce the raw crystals, along with 3 small biters and 90% chance of another one. So basically this means every 10 crafts you are going to lose a small biter. So that's every 300 seconds, and this one only needs to make 1 every 300 seconds. So the fact that this is making 1 every 60 seconds is fine, which is why I've limited this. We could set up another one of these. Probably not a crazy idea. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. And I'll just copy that exact thing. Put it down here. Some kind of power to it. Copy that there. And that request will still go through. And then all we need to do is have... is that nutrient water there? Yep. Need that, do we? And, there it is. There it is there. Yes, that's what I set up for. Okay, let's do that. No, that's... Is that not nutrient paste? Nutrient pulp? Nutrient pulp, nutrient pulp, nutrient pulp. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see what's happened. Yep. I'm with you guys. There we go. Alright. Nutrient pulp coming in there. We can actually rip this section out then. Not that bit. Definitely not that bit. Alright. There we go. So now we have 3 of these in operation. This one's waiting on raw meat and small biters. We need a few more small biters for that. This one has enough small biters but doesn't have enough raw meat. Alright. Seems to be the limiting factor is our meat situation. Let's just jump over here and check. Okay. So fish, we have 100 Factorian fish, and we've already got 30 Levac fish, which is pretty good. And then puffer, we've got 200 gaseous puffer eggs that we're not using. We could be turning them into puffers, and hatching them into puffers and then turning that into meat, if we need to. We should probably do it at some point, but the important thing here is we now have 20 raw crystal splinters, and that doesn't seem like much, does it? But we have a look at, if we have a look at here, 1 raw crystal splinter turns into each one of these, and then each one of these is used. There we go. Why am I not getting what that is going to? Alright, well, let's back out. Speed module. Speed circuit board uses a polished blue crystal splinter. Let's see the other ones. Well, anyway, yeah, as you can see, the green one is effectivity, uses a green crystal, and then what was the other one? Productivity circuit board uses a polished red crystal. Oops. And there's the blue, green, red. Now, obviously, 20 crystals is not a whole lot, but the important thing to remember is all we really want to do is make a rocket silo. We don't actually want to make any circuit boards at this stage. And to make a rocket silo, the thing that's holding us up is the research of speed modules, and that actually requires speed circuit boards, 25 speed circuit boards, which is 25 cut crystals. Which is 25 crystal splinters, and as you can see, we're at 20 already, so we're pretty much there. Only a little bit more to go, and that is basically the end of the episode. So we've I say we rushed through it, but it was another 25 minutes, just recouping what I did, as well as fixing up. I think it's changed to the Levac fish is pretty spot on. We've got some more. Yeah, we've got some more here. I'm going to copy that, and let's update these. Let's, you can have half the Levac fish. You can have the other half, and then we'll just copy that. Copy that. There we go. And yeah, pop you there, and pop you there. And then yeah, you're in charge. You're in charge, guys. All right. Levac fish for the win. How's our situation here? We've got heaps of these guys going. That's nice and easy. Beautiful. All right. What? Why are you out of Levac fish? Did I just steal all of your Levac fish at a very inopportune time? I think I did. All right, there we go. Because you should always be producing more than you use. I must have just picked it up when it actually had just dropped them all in there. All right, well, that's got them all going, and there's an autosave. And now you're up to speed with what we did, what I did, while the microphone was turned off. Hopefully the microphone's on this time. Testing. Just kidding. I'll definitely check once this recording is finished. So next up, the exciting start. We'll make our 25 speed modules. Still a bit to do to get to that. We've got to do some grindstones and stuff, but shouldn't be too difficult. Asterisks. We'll see how we go, and then we can research speed modules, rocket control units, rocket silo, and that'll be that. Still a lot to go, don't get me wrong, still a few more episodes left, and as we get closer I'll start thinking about what our next series will be. But yeah, just remember Discord link down below. There'll be the streaming coming up. I'll probably start with just streaming some RimWorld. At some point we'll see how we go, but yeah, I think I'm going to start with streaming some RimWorld because the new DLC has dropped and I've just been really enjoyed playing it. And my favourite mod, RimWorld of Magic, has just been updated to the latest version, so it can now be played with the DLC, and that's kind of what my playthrough will be. We'll have Magic versus the new psionic powers of the Empire. Good times. Anyway, leave your comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow.